To perform the alternating reverse step rotation with dowel, you're going to hold a dowel in both hands with your knuckles rolled forward, elbows and wrists are in alignment, and the elbows are tucked underneath the shoulders. You are going to alternate stepping back with one leg as you rotate your torso and rib cage in the direction of the leg that stays in front, as seen here. Exhale, reverse step, rotate. Inhale, step back to the center. At this point, you should be turning your torso and rib cage in the direction of the lead leg, and you'll notice that the front knee stays bent and the back heel is fully elevated. While you're doing this, you want to keep your hips and head facing forward and focus on creating the rotation with your rib cage. Exhale, step back. Inhale, step forward. You don't want to turn your hips and your head. You want to keep your hips and head facing forward as you rotate just the rib cage and the chest. As you see here, the hips are staying straight and the torso and rib cage are what's rotating. Don't extend your hands away from your body. You want to keep your elbows tucked underneath your shoulders. As you see here, the elbows stay tucked in tight and in alignment with the shoulders. Make sure you keep your hands elevated. They should be in alignment with your elbows the entire time you're performing the movement. So focus on keeping your hands at elbow height. With that back foot, you don't want the heel to collapse down to the floor. You want to push through the front of your foot so the balls of your feet and your toes should be connected to the ground with the heel fully elevated. Focus on keeping the majority of your body weight in the lead leg, then a strong push as you come back forward. We'll see what it looks like from the side here so you can really see the rotation occurring primarily in the rib cage and in the torso while the hips and head stay facing forward. Keeping the front knee bent with the rear heel elevated and a strong push through the lead hip as you drive yourself back to the starting point. Exhale as you step back. Inhale, step forward. Remember to keep less weight in the back leg than in the lead leg and keep the rear heel fully elevated. Try to point your heel directly towards the ceiling, as you see here. Again, you want to keep the majority of the weight in that lead leg and don't let that back heel fall down. Keep the heel upright, pushing through the back foot as you come forward. Now, your goal is to make sure that each side feels as balanced as possible. So if you notice that there's a substantial difference in your form and technique or difficulty going to one direction, perform extra reps on the more difficult side until both sides feel fairly balanced. And this is how you perform the alternating reverse step rotation with dowel.